Okay, so let's go. Chapter 7, The Siege of Dalaran. So, on the beginning, take 2 ghouls from this ghoul formation and take them to chop lumber. Kill 1 acolyte with the Halls of the Dead. With 2nd acolyte, build an acropolis over here. Target fire those towers with these 2 meat wagons and take this acolyte and unsummon all of the ziggurats and spirit towers and Halls of the Dead to return resources and to create better defenses in your base and get all of the upgrades from the graveyard. Then take 4 ghouls that remain there on the beginning with Arthas and Kel'Thuzad and bring them this way. Give the pendant of energy to Kel'Thuzad and destroy the gate. Focus fire on the Archmage, Death Coil him and Frost Nova him so that he dies faster. And after he is dead, try to make enemy units focus on Kel'Thuzad and then heal Kel'Thuzad and have him put frost armor on himself and just kill the enemy units, Frost Nova them so that they die faster, and Death Coil the sorceresses and bring all 3 meat wagons up this way. Keep killing the enemy units. Heal Kel'Thuzad. Frost Nova the enemy units. Kel'Thuzad now has a lot of mana with that Sobi Mask and Pendant of Energy. So use that to your advantage and cast Frost Nova as frequent as possible, and now wait for the light blues forces. For the light blue base forces. Here they come, so whilst Kel'Thuzad and Arthas are fighting the enemy, build 8 ziggurats in this way. And then focus on Kel'Thuzad and Arthas, try to make enemy units focus on Kel'Thuzad, heal him with the Arthas, Frost Nova, put Frost armor on Kel'Thuzad and upgrade the necropolis to the Halls of the Dead and bring up these meat wagons up here so that they store corpses once all these enemy units are dead. Frost Nova the priest. Focus on the priests first, and once the enemy units are almost all dead, bring up the meat wagons and pick up the corpses that are lying on the ground. And bring Kel'Thuzad and Arthas over here to kill 2 sorceresses and 2 footmen, so that they're out of the way for later. Once that is been finished, upgrade all 8 ziggurats to spirit towers and bring back your meat wagons to your base along with Arthas and the Kel'Thuzad to wait the dark blue attack. Bring back your 2 Crypt Fiends and 2 Abominations at the back so that they are not engaging in fight, and put Acolyte over here. And have him hold position. And just await a dark blue base attack. Once dark blue base, give Arthas the greater potion of healing. Give Arthas all of the items that you are going to sell later on, and give Kel'Thuzad the items that you're going to have on Arthas. once you bring back from selling them in the last level, the level after this. Once you're attacked, make them focus on Kel'Thuzad, heal Kel'Thuzad, and lure them into your towers, lure the enemy units into your towers so that they die faster. And once the enemy units are all dead, you are going to head out and attack the light blue base. Take abominations, 2 abominations and Griffin along with Arthas and Kel'Thuzad, and take those 3 meat wagons. First pick up the corpses that are lying on the ground, and put them into control group 2, and Arthas and abominations and Griffins in control group 1, and take that acolyte as well for repairing, and have him follow one of the meat wagons and bring your units over here. First lure enemy units outside. You are not going to be attacked now for a while, so use that to destroy the light blue base. Frost Nova the mortar team, kill the mortar team with Kel'Thuzad and have other units focus on the rifleman. Now attack the towers to lure the enemy units out. Focus on the priest and on the footmen, and go and attack the enemy towers with your units. Heal the abominations that are getting low. Focus on the towers with your meat wagons. Use frost armor on abominations and also heal them with Arthas. Get all of the upgrades from the graveyard and attack the enemy units who are going to focus on your Frost Nova them, who are going to send an acolyte to heal the meat wagon that is getting focused down. If they're doing too much damage, draw back a little with that meat wagon and have the acolyte heal it, and have them focus on the enemy barracks. Kill the enemy footman that holds him so that he goes down faster, and attack the second barracks. Focus on the enemy units before they get to your meat wagons, while the meat wagons taking care of the barracks. Kill the militia before they can do anything. Kill the priest. If the enemy rifleman comes, just dead call him so that he goes down faster. And kill the arcane sanctum, and now the only thing you need to do is clean up this base. Kill the last tower first, and then focus on the enemy central building. Kill the footmen, kill the peasants, and kill the enemy last building. Kill the peasant so that he doesn't repair. And this base is over and done with. Now just kill the workshop and then get out of here. Return the acolyte to this position behind the Black Citadel. Build the Temple of the Damned and build a sacrificial pit and get Research Disease Cloud, and return all of your units and meat wagons to your base, and take Arthas there is a lot of time before you are going to be attacked again. Drop the ring of regeneration and take Artus and Kel'Thuzad this way. And kill the mage that is over here and pick up the health stone. Give the health stone to Artus because you're going to sell it in the last level, and kill the this unit. Kill the water elemental. Research web and research ghoul frenzy so that the ghouls return lumber more faster. Research necromancers adapt training and skeletals longevity, and also keep researching the upgrades for the damage and armor of all of your units, ranged as well as melee. And now position Kel'Thuzad that way that he is attacked, and have Acolyte repair and hold position behind the Black Citadel, and once you are able, build 2 boneyards and have that Acolyte return to the gold mine, and bring all 3 meat wagons over here and unsummon the sacrificial pit because you are not going to need it anymore, so bring back those a little bit of resources for that building. Once all the upgrades are finished, keep upgrading the necromancers and kill them. Once you are attacked by blue, focus fire on the mortar teams with your spells, and just kill all the remaining enemy units with the help of your towers and heroes. Give Kel'Thuzad all the items that you're going to carry with Artus in the last mission, and give Artus the items that you're going to sell. Take Artus and Kel'Thuzad once this attack has been dealt with, and come here this way. So the light blue base is taken care of and will not attack you anymore. Get the last upgrade, and the only thing, get Frost Breath. Upgrade for the frost worms and attack these units over here. Attack the towers, get into them, and then lure them outside of that shield that destroys damages undead. Frost Nova the priest and the sorceresses with the death coil. Cast death coil and kill the last footman. Then take Artus and Kel'Thuzad and bring him to over here in this little area, and have them hold position and cast Death Coil with Artus on the Archmage. If he casts that spell, just move away from the area of effect and cast Death Coil again with Artus and cast Frost Nova with the Lich, and that's about it. After that, take the Lich and put Frost Armor on him and attack the tower, and then come with Artus and attack the tower as well. Death Coil the Lich if he lost some health. All you need to do once you research all of the upgrades that I mentioned is wait until you have around 3,600 gold to build the units that you need. Do the same tactic again, attack with the Lich and then with Artus, so that the tower focuses on the Lich. Take Artis and Lich and attack these water elementals over here. Cast Death Coil and Frost Nova so that they die fast. Repeat the process. Cast Death Coil and then Frost Nova. You don't even need to cast second time, and then take Artis and Lich and bring them over here to kill some enemy units over here. Lure the enemy units outside and then attack them. Focus fire on the priest and then on the sorceresses and kill the last enemy unit. And attack the magic bolt.
The wizards keep many enchanted items within that wall. Shatter it, and we can turn our enemy's own weapons against them.
Pick up the Tome of Intelligence with Artis. If you are attacked, don't worry, the towers will take care of that. Pick up the Khadgar Pipes of Insight with Kel'Thuzad and the Pendant of Mana with Kel'Thuzad. And bring back your units back to your base. You are attacked by Grey now with Griffins, and these towers, they will do very poorly against the Black Citadel, and the Black Citadel will take care of job very easily. Bring back your units to your base and await the dark blue attack. Wait until you have 3600 gold so that you can start building 6 frostworms and 7 necromancers, and that is going to be a control group 1 of 2 frost, 2 crypt fiends, 2 abominations, 6 frostworms. Control group 2 of 7 necromancers, and control group 3 is going to be 3 meat wagons. And now just await a dark blue attack, which should come any second. And repeat that same strategy. Have Kel'Thuzad give Artis the Hood of Cunning, and once they attack, make them focus on Kel'Thuzad, because the Artis can heal him more easily. Lure the knights to your towers. Cast Frost Armor on Artis, on Lich, but start building those units that I talked about. 6 Frostworms and 7 Necromancers, and then just clean up the enemy units. Once that is over, head this way to pick up the Boots of Elvenkind with Artis, because you are going to sell that item in the last level. Once the Artis and Kel'Thuzad get levels, get that pack for Artis and the Lich's last ability, Death and Decay. Bring 4 ghouls from those 5 and kill them with your towers, because you need a food population. Kill this water elemental. Drop the Hood of Cunning to Lich and pick up the Boots of Elvenkind and just get out of there. There is an Ogre Magi in one of those cages, but it's not really that important. Give Hood of Cunning to Artis and give Lich a Ring of Protection +3. There's going to be quite a bit of money for these items in the last level. Destroy the gauntlets of overstrength. And just wait for your units to build. Now the only thing you need to do now is wait for the enemy's grey attack, in which you will use your units to help you, and then dark blue attack, which you will use 2 heroes to kill. And after you deal with them, as well as your units, and after you deal with them, you will go and head out into the attack on dark blue base. Now the only thing you need to wait, as I said, is grey attack and dark blue base attack, and then you're going to head out for attack yourself. Scout a little bit with Kel'Thuzad to see where the enemy is when they're coming. Take Kel'Thuzad and scout a little bit. They should be coming any second now. It's very important that you deal with those 2 attacks, because they have mortar teams in both of those attacks. So it's very important that you kill those mortar teams in order to go and freely attack the dark blue base and destroy it. So they should be coming any second. Here they come. So bring back your heroes to the base and await for that Grey's attack, and use the help of your units of Control Group 1 of 6 Frostworms, 2 Griffins and 2 Abominations to deal with that enemy group of units. They should be coming any second now. Here they come. So just use all of your units to attack the grey units and kill them off quickly. They will go down very easily under the heavy fire of Frostworms and Griffin and Abominations. Kill the 2 mortar teams, and then get all your units at the back and leave Kel'Thuzad and Arthas in front to await a dark blue attack. Here they come already. Focus on the mortar teams, death coil them and frost nova them so that they die faster. Have them focus on the lich. Draw the enemy knights to your towers. Make the sorceresses first waste their mana on your heroes so they don't have to cast the polymorph, and then focus on the enemy units. Bring back all of your units to this position to help with the remainder of this attack, and just kill the enemy units, clean up with the Frostworms, which is going to be very easy. And then bring all of your units, kill the frostworms that are damaged somewhat, and bring all of your units up this way and destroy these two cages. There's two golems inside which you can use. They are completely immune to magic, which is amazing, and they do not get damage from that aura that the wizards have maintained. So bring all of your units up to the Fountain of Health, along with the meat wagons, necromancers, frostworms, and two creepfiends and two abominations, and Arthas and Kel'Thuzad. Bring them all, and two golems, of course. Put golems in control group 2, along with the necromancers, and put them over here. First heal up a little bit if you are damaged, and wait until the meat wagons arrive. Once the meat wagons are over there, stop them and cast that spell. Create skeletons, raise skeletons, put skeletons a little bit up front, and attack the dark blue base. First lure them out to your skeletons, and then attack them all together. Let the skeletons be at the front, and then attack the enemy units. Focus fire on the mage, Death Coil him and Frost Nova him, and focus fire him with frostworms, and he will go down very easily. Focus on the archmage, and then raise a new wave of skeletons, and just attack the enemy towers with everything that you have. Bring all of the skeletons into the attack, and just clean up this base. First, there is a lot of militia in here, but they will go down very easily. Cast Frost Nova and Death Coil, and just clean up everything with your skeletons and your frostworms. Bring that acolyte to repair if necessary. Once the mage is back, there is a little bug in this mission. Once you kill the archmage, that's level 8 first time. The second time, once he resurrects, he will be level 1. It's going to be a different archmage, but that's in your favor. Kill the archmage and focus on the two enemy barracks and workshop with at least one frostworm, so that you stop production, and clean up with all of your other units the remainder of this base. Kill the peasant with boulder, and destroy the last enemy buildings, production buildings, and then that's it for this base. So the only one that remains is Grey, but I'm not going to attack the Grey. I'm going to go straight for the Antonidas. First, once you kill the dark blue base, pick up the corpses with your meat wagons, and wait in here, stay in here and await the Grey's attack. Pick up Arthas and Kel'Thuzad and bring them alone in here and attack the here comes the Grey's attack. So just get all of your units in here and await the attack. And attack them and kill them. Heal the frost worms that are getting low. Fortunately the sorceresses slowed everybody down. That's not that big of a deal. Heal everybody. Heal the frost worms and then take Artus and Kel'Thuzad and bring them over here to kill this group of units. Death Coil the sorceresses and attack the second one and kill them, and then focus on the cages. Put Frost Nova on Artus, focus on the cage. Focus on the second cage. Now we are going to get help from some blue dragons, which are not undead, so that they do not receive damage. Heal Kel'Thuzad from the auras. Heal Kel'Thuzad and destroy the second cage to get some spiders. And then take Artus over here. Return to your base. Return to your not to your base, but to your other enemy, to your other friendly units. Create 2 skeletons and death pact one of them to return a little bit of health. Wait until you cast that spell one more time. And then use that pact again on the second skeleton, and then move out with all of your units. Have Artus and spiders and 2 blue dragons and Kel'Thuzad be a group, control group 5, and come over to this place and attack the enemy units. Put necromancers at the back. So now they will come with an armada of gyrocopters. Just focus on the gyrocopters. It will go down very easily. And bring Artus and all of your units to the Fountain of Health. And then just focus, heal Kel'Thuzad, and then just focus all of your units on Antonidas. Death Coil him, Frost Nova him, and just focus on him, and that's it, basically mission over. So that's about it. So see you next time.